Today I'm sharing everything you need to know before shopping at Aldi. Let's be honest, Aldi is unlike any grocery store. They are ridiculously inexpensive. The average Aldi is about 30% cheaper than the typical grocery store. That includes Walmart, that includes Publix and Kroger and Stop and Shop and Shaw's, all of those. It is so inexpensive, but there is a specific way that you need to shop at Aldi and some things that you need to know so that you're not like me and walk out your first time going there. I'm going to break it all down for you in this video. Stay tuned. Now, like I said, Aldi is very inexpensive. I don't want to say cheap because the quality is there. When I say cheap, I think bad quality. That is not the case with Aldi. Aldi's quality is amazing. They're actually owned by, it's two brothers that own Aldi and then also Trader Joe's. So if you think Trader Joe's is awesome, so is Aldi because it is owned by the same brothers and it's amazing. I absolutely love it. I shop like 99% exclusively at Aldi. There's very few things that I actually buy at Publix or Costco, but almost everything is at Aldi. I also have a full video breaking down why Aldi is so cheap because there's a lot of hacks that they've done throughout the store, which is why they're able to lower their prices and keep costs down to give the savings back to you. So stay to the end to check out that video. But the first thing that you need to know when shopping at Aldi is to bring your own quarter. Yes, you have to bring your own quarter to get a shopping cart. And the reason for this is they're able to save costs on labor so that they don't have to pay someone to go out and retrieve carts in the middle of the parking lot. So what they do is they have you pay a quarter when you get your shopping cart. Then after you load up your cart with all your groceries, you bring your cart back to the carousel and you get your quarter back. So therefore it gives people an incentive to bring their cart back, therefore not leaving carts in the parking lot and having to pay someone to go and get the carts. So make sure you come with a quarter or else you'll be like, uh-oh, what do I do? That is number one. Number two is don't expect Aldi to be fancy. Aldi is it's similar to Costco in the fact that they don't take all the products out of the boxes. They have their boxes when the product is shipped and a special type of box where they can just open the top of it and then the box contains all of the product. So that way you can just go and shop it. They don't have to pay people to stock the shelves, take all the items out, place them all pretty individually. Nope, they just throw the boxes up, rip the top off, and then you can just go and grab the product right out of the box. Then in return, they take those empty boxes and put them in a big thing like Costco has, where you can go and take boxes if you didn't bring bags. So that skipping ahead to bags, they do not provide free bags. So when you go to Publix, different places like this, you typically get free shopping bags, the plastic bags with your groceries. That's not the case in Aldi because those are actually really expensive. When I was in college, I worked at a grocery store and I was shocked at how much those bags of boxes cost a grocery store. It was crazy. So what Aldi does is they don't give you any bags. They don't give you paper bags. They don't give you plastic. You can purchase them, but they're like 7 cents a bag. They're 5 cents. Depends on what type of bag you want. So you bring your own bags. I have a couple bags that I just keep in my car. I have one, a thermos type of one, like a insulated one, and then I have an old IKEA bag that I just keep in my car and then I bring them out and I use that. Or you can use the boxes that they have. Those are free. So you can just take those, load them up almost like Costco. You get the boxes from the other product and load them up. If you're watching this video, I'm assuming that you want to save money on your groceries. I have a brand new course called How to Save Money on Groceries that breaks down all the different tips, all the tricks on how to meal plan, how to meal prep, how to save money, how to work the sales cycles, how to shop your pantry, how to do so many amazing things and really cut down your grocery costs, all without coupons. I don't talk about coupons at all. I'm thinking about actually doing some bonus material in it on coupons, but if you do get it, it's a lifetime access. So when those coupon videos are added, you'll get full access to that. I'll have a link down below in the description, but if you use code YouTube, you get $15 off right now. My next tip for shopping at Aldi is go when you have time to browse. The first time you go to Aldi, it's going to be different. It's going to be weird. The layout is very different than your typical grocery store. It's a lot smaller. Typically, the average Aldi has about 4 or 5 aisles versus like 20 aisles at Publix. So go when you have time to browse. And they're not, like I said, they're not as fancy as those grocery stores. They have a lot more limited selection, but honestly, they typically have everything you need. I remember the first time that I went, I couldn't find spinach, like bagged spinach. I wanted it for my smoothies and I could not find it anywhere. I was like, well, guess they don't carry spinach. This is really weird that they don't have spinach, but oh well. And then like the third time that I went, I saw spinach in someone's cart. And I was like, where did you get that spinach? I need spinach. Where is that spinach? Turns out it wasn't in the produce section. It was actually in the refrigerated section with all the dairy products. So go when you have time to browse. Go when you have time to really look through the store, really learn the layout. And you may walk right by something and not see it. For instance, like ketchup, rather than having 37 different types of ketchup, different brands of ketchup, different things of ketchup, they have like 2 things of ketchup. So the ketchup section is this big versus at Publix, it's like this big. So go when you have time to browse, go when you can really dig in, really learn the lay of the land. They also have a really cool section. It's called the special buy section, and that section can be dangerous. It is all these just random items. Sometimes there are a lot of name brand items, but a lot of times they're just Aldi brand items, but they have some really cool home items. They have really just interesting items, and I love to just browse that section, or if I'm really trying to stick to my grocery budget, I just avoid that aisle altogether because it can be dangerous, but it's a really cool section. If you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss a video. My next tip for shopping at Aldi is to try unfamiliar brands. Now, like I said, Aldi is owned by the same brothers as Trader Joe's, so their quality is there. When you go, you're typically not going to see too many name brand items, and if you do see name brand items, I actually stay away from those because they're typically a little bit higher price than the off-brand, or sometimes even they're higher price than if you go to Walmart. So if you do see name brand, I stay away from those. I only shop the Aldi brand items. Those are my go-to, but they are amazing. They're really good quality. They have their own select lines. They have like a specialty select, which is their featured items. They have a fit and active, which is their low fat. They have a Live G free, which is gluten free. They have a vegan line. They have an organic line. They have a little Journeys line, which is for kids. They have so many different Aldi brand lines that are amazing, really, really good quality. I've done taste tests where I've tried the name brand, like the name brand Cheez-Its and the Aldi brand Cheez-Its, and I honestly like the Aldi brand better. I trick Jamie a lot of times because he is bougie and thinks that only name brand is good, which no, it's not. So sometimes I'll trick him and buy the Aldi brand, and he has no clue whatsoever, or he'll actually think that it's better. Like the tortilla chips are actually a lot better than the Scoops ones. So give other brands a shot. Don't be too brand specific. Don't be too bougie with the brands, but really get to know them. Really try them out. They're really, really good quality, awesome brands. Produce. Produce can be hit or miss at Aldi. I've talked to people where they say that their produce section at their Aldi is terrible. I've talked to people that say it is the best of the best. So learn the produce, figure out what's best for you. It all depends on the store, to be honest. I have a couple stores I have 2 stores that are in my area that I'll go to one or the other, and one has better produce than the other. So if you don't have good produce at one of them, see if there's another one that's local to you and see if they have better produce. I am very particular about produce, and so many people talk about how it goes bad too fast. Well, a lot of that may be because it doesn't have all those extra additives in it. And produce that has a lot of those additives, those chemicals, that's what helps preserve it. So if your produce is going fast, that may not necessarily be a bad thing. It could be because it's been on the shelf so long, or it could be just because it doesn't have those added chemicals. Aldi has a rule that they don't have any color dyes, any color products like the Red 30, anything like those in any of their products. They're really, really good, high quality products that they don't have any of those artificial colors in them in the entire store, period. Going along with the unfamiliar brands is their return policy. So try out the products. If you don't like them, you can return them. They actually have a twice as nice guaranteed return policy. So if you don't like the item, if the item's bad, whatever it may be, you can return it, get a free product plus your money back. So it's twice as nice guarantee, which is amazing. Not a lot of stores do that. One of the main reasons why I love Aldi is because I can try out a product. If I don't like it, okay, I just return it the next week. So try out the products. They're amazing. One of my favorite things about shopping at Aldi is they have the price per ounce, price per unit right on the sticker, right on the label, so that you can price compare right there in the aisle. You can say, okay, let's look at these chickens, like let's look at frozen chicken strips. There's like 4 different types of frozen chicken strips. There's popcorn chicken, there's breaded chicken, there's Parmesan breaded chicken, all different. I can see which one I want, which one is the best cost per ounce right there on the label, so you don't have to do the math or anything like that. right there, and it's really, really easy to see the cost per unit. Next thing to be aware when shopping at Aldi is coupons. They do not accept manufacturer coupons. It is only the in-store coupons. Very rarely you'll see them on meat, like a $1 off sticker or something like that. But typically it is all price as is. They do have great sales, so check out the weekly ad. As you're leaving the grocery store, there's going to be a little kiosk thing right there, a little stand with next week's ad. So as you're leaving the store, you can grab next week's ad, or you can go on their website, see the circular there. You can see this week and next week right on their website, which is so awesome. And then lastly, one thing that I love is you can use Fetch Rewards. So you guys know I love Fetch Rewards. I have a whole video on Fetch Rewards, how to use it, how to get free gift cards. But Aldi is accepted with Fetch Rewards. Most of the time on those grocery apps, Aldi is not included, but you can get at least 25 points with Aldi when you scan the grocery receipt. So that is amazing. I have a link down below in the description box to download the app, and then if you use code QHKBH, you get $2 when you scan your first receipt, which is amazing. And that's where I get tons of Amazon gift cards, Walmart gift cards, Target, Ulta, all of those. It's amazing. If you want to know my grocery shopping hacks, check out this video here. And if you want to know why Aldi is so cheap, how they can hack their store, how they're able to keep costs so low, check out this video here.